Hey guys, I'm back, bringing you another Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing gameplay video. This time, I'm going to be showing you gameplay for Suigetsu, the Demon Lives On. He has a bravery unit with a cost of 26 at 5 star with no dupes. His health without pills is 1226 and his strength is 1068. He is short range. And his skills are field skill, reduce damage by 5% through 10%. And his buddy skill is reduces the chance of receiving immobilization by 15%. It does not work as a field skill. And his ninjutsu at 5 star is water gun jutsu, 3 times attack towards one enemy in range. Chakra required 6. Gonna test him out on the stage right quick. I'll just do it on the wisdom scroll where he would have an advantage. His buddy is a damage reducer character, so it will stack with his damage reduction. His sprite is pretty decent. He has obtained Zabuza's sword at this point. And his ninjutsu has a pretty far range, it's straight ahead. So it can hit bosses, but it only hits one enemy, so it's pretty good ninjutsu to use if you don't want to let your unit get swarmed by the enemies after you attack. He does have a short range, so enemies will have to get close. And Rock Lee's counter finishes off the boss. And I get some wisdom scrolls. Just a tip for any of the new players. The best way to farm experience is through the ramen report cups, because you do need a lot of ramen. And it does give out 4,000 experience at the top mission. Now I am going to awaken the Suigetsu. Show you what his full art looks like. Pretty decent. Requires 2 4-star bravery scrolls and 2 3-star bravery scrolls. And his next animation looks pretty cool. As far as his skills go, his cost goes up to 60 without dupes. His health is 765 and strength is 622 at level 1. His range is still short. Reduced damage by 10% through 15%, so that goes up, reduces the chance of receiving immobilization by 20%. That goes up. And it looks like 3 times 5 attack towards one enemy in range. That multiplier goes up and his chakra required goes down. And his new secret jutsu is Torrent Water Transformation Jutsu, which is 10 chakra and gives 8 times attack towards one enemy in range and gives you 3 perfect dodge for 2 turns. And his skills are combination attack boost, which means if you have more than one unit attacking with him in the attack, it would do more damage. Boost critical rate, which means combinations, his crits higher chance. Another boost attack and boost crit and boost health. So he'll be doing pretty good damage when multiple enemies attack. Just compare it to his previous form. And yes, it does go up. His reduced damage goes up, and his immobilization goes up, and his multiplier for water gun jutsu goes up. Let's see if I can get lucky like I did yesterday on my Cardine gameplay video and only have to use 2 ramen. No. Looks like I'm gonna have to use more than 2. Don't need to use 4. Well, I'll try 1 just in case. I like to use 1 at a time just in case you do get the success rate up. You can save yourself some. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. And with that, he is now level 100. And his max HP is now 1530. His strength is 1244. Which means with pills it would be 1830 health and 1344 strength. Which is pretty good. And with Awakening, his team cost does go up, so keep that in mind. Just remove the Tsunade. And I'll take back on the Wisdom Scroll. You do get the Suigetsu from an emergency mission that is currently out. And with his reduced damage being doubled, he does take a good amount of damage, even against enemies that he's weaker against. And does 6,500 damage versus element that he's an advantage against. The Wisdom Scroll is not the hardest quest, but it is a quick and good way to show off what his damage is when used against opponents that he does have an advantage against. I'm going to use this turn to stall, just to give him opportunity to get his secret jutsu built up. pretty quick. And I unlock his secret jutsu. His secret jutsu has a smaller range, well, as far as distance, but the added effect of his 3 perfect dodge for 2 turns helps out because it goes against the counter attack if you don't kill him. And with that, he does his jutsu where he turns into water and strikes the opponent from behind. Not the most amazing animation, but if you're a fan of Suigetsu, it's pretty accurate to what jutsus he actually does. And with that, that'll be the end of the video. I'll just do one more thing, and that is give you guys a good idea of how much damage he'll be able to put out. I'll sort it by strength so you can see how he compares for some of the other units. And he's pretty far low on pretty far down at only 1244 and being short range puts him at a pretty huge disadvantage against other short range units. Because there are several other short range units that I would consider much better than him. One of which being One Tails, who is the best damage output character in game currently. The Jiraiya, who is probably the best character in game. And the Minato, who has the best range and does a lot more damage. Check to see how his health compares. And his health, he's on the second row, so he has pretty good health for a character. I think he yes, he has the best health of any bravery unit currently, not counting any limit breaks. And with that, guys, I'll end the video. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, have a great day.